Very little grass in that area. It's really different as well, depending on what part of the pitch you find yourself in. That is thanks in large part to a Metallica concert. Here's Michael Roos, match number 100 in the A-League for him. The cutback, the opportunity. Klein finds the top corner. 2.5 minutes in, and Melbourne victory's woes intensify.
Side long to punish Melbourne victory on the Harvey Norman replay. It was great work from Michael Roos getting forward, stepping forward, and they don't clear their lines, the victory. And it's Vidic, the big man, holding something up and waiting for that trademark arrival we've seen so many times. Sam Klein getting there, having composure and putting it right into the top corner. And that's all that matters for the Brisbane Roar, getting off to a good start here at home.
Brisbane eventually forced a response from Adelaide, but it's a question that we didn't see enough of last week against Macarthur for the Phoenix.
Second corner of the afternoon. Nagasawa to take towards the far post. Arriving Rufer! Alex Rufer opens the scoring for Wellington. And the 33rd corner of Wellington Phoenix's season bears fruit. Wellington lead it at home.
Watch this at the back post. It's a clear move. They're prepared for this. Adelaide United have a blind spot, and it's at that back stick. No one gets pressure on Alex Rufer. Ghosts in, guides it under Smits. And Wellington Phoenix have landed a punch off a flush hit from Alex Rufer.
He does not score many, just the 5 goals previous to today. Can he open his Phoenix account and double the advantage? Remy Nazarene. The crowd will tell you that Wellington have a 2-goal buffer, courtesy of one of their new men, Remy Nazarene, who opens his account for Wellington, scores their second of the afternoon.
Happily will take their spot as the protagonist. Positivity has defined the second half, and it's Remy Nazarene who rolls that one beyond Smits and extends the divide between these two sides.
Well, Bart Breens has played a lot of football. He gave himself up, didn't he? He knew. Gallagher looks to set away the youngster. Here he is, Joey Garuccio. What an introduction! What an introduction for Joey Garuccio! Was that his first touch of the ball? The 19-year-old off the bench on debut and brings Adelaide United back.
Breaking the line. It's a run from deep. Garuccio hangs on, he stays on side, bursts through, and then look at the composure. Seconds into your A-League debut, brushes that one beyond Oluwayemi. Well, the senior statesmen have departed.
He's ready now for the latest in a series of long throws. Qual, again, it falls to Qual! What a time to score your first Wanderers goal! Alu Qual! It's derby delight for the red and black.
6.
Well, the Harvey Norman replay. The long throw, umpteenth time tonight from Anthony Pantazopoulos. And this is Alu Qual. Aggressive, been nuisance value all night. And then when the ball bounces to him off Tisserand, of all people, he's made a nightmare of himself tonight, Alu Qual, but now he stabs the ball home in front of the red and black block. It's a great moment for Qual. It's a lead on balance, perhaps, the Wanderers deserve. And it sets up what's been a scintillating derby even more.
As we saw yesterday, it seems to be a renewed energy from the home side here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Though it's the visitors who open the league's early delivery. Hall, his clearance, partially gone, and they've gone behind 1-0 early. Well, pounced on the rebound, slammed into the net. Young Will Dobson has spoilt the Christmas party at Go Media Stadium.
Down Auckland in the middle of the park and then flooded forward. Bert Alessio tucks inside and gives Will Mearing the chance to deliver. It's a half clearance by Hall, and it drops to Dobson, and he slams it into the roof. What a start. Exactly what Mark Milligan would have been hoping for out of his Yarden Chargers.
Excellent play for Jesse Randall. Perhaps that left-hand side looked a little tired after the long trip back across the Pacific Ocean last week. Long international duty. De Vries's delivery is teasing. Excellent header back from Cosgrove. And slammed with authority. Lewis Verstrata, for the second time this season at the same end of Go Media Stadium, brings his side back into the match.
If you were to draw it up, how Auckland want to attack. De Vries into the back post. Cosgrove down. Verstrata through the middle and slams it through Delianoff. Wonderful delivery. The avenue to goal clear. The execution even better. Questions asked Sam Cosgrove. What's he contributing?
As we wind down, pulsating first half here at Go Media Stadium. Visitors are in again. And a look across. No signal. Has Lockie Rose pinched another? He has, you know. Newcastle go 2-1 up, and Michael Vout is furious with his team.
Expecting the flag to be raised as it squeezes through about 4 or 5 defenders. He's clearly onside. Lockie Rose on the turn, sharp to react, then brushes that one.
Wooden clears, Despotovsky. Polititas leaned into the header, but now the counter is well and truly on. Lawrence is sprinting, and he's got the better of Grosjean here. He's got Pennington in support. It's Pennington, and it's Perth. Super sub Nicholas Pennington does it for the second game in a row, and it's Glory with a full field counter-attack.
Beats his defender, slips his defender on the Harvey Norman replay, and then shows the coolness and the wherewithal to slip Pennington in, who stays onside and slides the ball into an empty MacArthur net for the go-ahead goal. And over the course of this game, it's nothing less than Perth Glory deserve. Wonderful counter-attack, some very calm possession play in midfield. Tom Lawrence did his job, slips in Pennington, and he does the rest.
Well, thrilling stuff from the Glory if it gets Perth Glory to the finish line here.
Well, they're now at that stage of the game where they will be looking to manage it.
They'll get away to put an end to things. They're to score a second, though! Charbel Shamoon! Spark celebration for the Perth Glory! And it's his first A-League goal in game number 27. Adam Griffiths and the Glory.
From Charbel Shamoon, and the key here is on the Harvey Norman replay, when he drives inside, there it is there, that touch inside, and then he comes back across the goalkeeper, Philip Curto again. There is no chance because of the weight of Philip Curto's body going the other way. That's a wonderful finish, and what I spotted off camera is Scott Wootton going straight to Adam Griffiths and jumping all over his coach to celebrate. It goes to show that there is some real culture building, some real harmony building in this dressing room. What a wonderful moment for Perth Glory, not so for MacArthur and their fans.